What is quacking, everybody? So the weekend has come and gone, and Barnacle Bash 8, the monthly that I host with my good friend Slinky, has passed. And as always, Barnacle Bash 8 was hype. It had a lot of hype moments. We had amazing players, and we had some great times. I'm going to be going over the highlights of the stream and the tournament. And if you want to watch the full VOD, that link will be in the description down below. In the first round of the tournament, we had two teams using some unorthodox weapons, not typical of what you would see in a meta comp. We had New Meta versus Under Construction, and right away New Meta chose to start this tournament off with a bang, taking Game 1 and Game 2 very cleanly over Under Construction, using the new Mini and new Gallon, also pushing Inkbrush Nouveau paired with a Tetras in the first game, and in the second game they used the new Pro, and they're still pushing the Inkbrush Nouveau with the Tetras and having a heavy edit. While Under Construction may have lost, they were pushing some other weapons like Big Swig and Paintbrush Nouveau as well, which is something you don't typically see, but I commend them for using it. We got an Inkbrush on the flank right there, about to fight the... Nope. Bro, let's go! Bro, we got the Inkbrush, the hammer! The Soda Machine blocked the hammer!
Blocked by Soda!
Rushing her. Dude, this brush is smoothing!
I am a big fan of Lulu.
They're just sitting here. That brush is just... They're playing peekaboo. That's some boxing right there. Jesus. Winners Round 2 had Kings and Race Car in it, and the first map was on Humpback Pump Track, and Kings and Race Car were fighting over the zone relentlessly the entire game, and Kings ended up taking the first game over Race Car very handily. In Game 2 on Barnacle and Dime, Kings and Race Cars again were just fighting over the zone non-stop, trading it back and forth, but Race Car ended up coming out on top over Kings, taking them to game number 3, which is the first Marlin Airport game that we've had on Barnacle Bash stream. And while this game was no different than the previous two, they were both fighting over the zone relentlessly, both teams playing very well. Race Car ended up taking it over Kings, knocking Kings into the losers bracket. Let's see, we got a Nora sharking. There's a Nora sharking. They don't know.
Kings has to act. They got 15 ticks left.
Bro, that was me. I would have dropped that. Oh, Nora going down. Let's see. Can 4K catch someone in 4K? Are they going to win on Marlin Airport? This is it.
That's it.
Race Car driving away. Your first Marlin Airport winners. This is really solid. Is the Bucky? No, the Bucky knows and trades with Nora.
7 points left. We're going to get
3,
Marlin.
2. We might get Marlin. We might get Marlin. No. Nora getting the kill! Wait! There's another one that goes down! We're getting Marlin!
No way!
Moving on to winners semi, we had New Meta versus Cactus. The first game took place on Museum, and both teams were scrapping and duking it out, fighting over the zone. And Cactus ended up winning over New Meta in Game 1, as New Meta was not able to quite cap the zone at the very end. Game number 2 was a different story, as Cactus just kept taking it over New Meta constantly, pushing New Meta back to their spawn, and they took game number 2 pretty handily. Game number 3 was a different story, as New Meta fired back on Ship Shape, keeping Cactus pushed back and holding control over the zone the entire game, giving us a game number 4. We ended up playing on Mako Mart, and Cactus asserted their dominance again over New Meta this time, not letting New Meta have much room or leeway this game, and they took the game and the set 3-1 over New Meta. Oh my god, the hammer!
The hammer hitbox is crazy.
The 2-piece! Lulu with the 2-piece! Play Jaws music. Play the Jaws music, because there's a shark!
This shark found a little snack. 8. Oh.
Oh! Oh, the double! Soldiers going the jump out! They most definitely are. Let's see. Wait.
Oh, they jump in the crab! They jump!
No, they died! Dude, Moist socks are the best. Wait. No way! The
bonking people.
Oh my god! And the trade!
See that? Off the wall trade.
Winners Finals is an absolutely banger of a set. You had Voilak T versus Cactus, and the first game on Shipshape, both teams were fighting over the zone relentlessly, trading it back and forth until Voilak T finally got a hold of the zone and kept Cactus back long enough for them to take game 1. Game number 2, Cactus immediately came out swinging and held the zone for over a minute, bringing their points all the way down to 8. However, Voilak T managed to take back the zone and just hold the zone the entire time, keeping Cactus at bay and giving themselves game number 2, bringing themselves back almost from a defeat from Cactus. Game number 3 took place on Macomart, and both teams were scrapping over this zone repeatedly. Lots of death, lots of trading the zone back and forth. However, Voilak T managed to cap the zone and take game number 3, sitting themselves comfortably in grand finals and knocking Cactus into the losers bracket. Gray fighting Fraud, Gray again! And Milky Way has zone, and that's gonna be it!
Fast enough.
Multi from the flank! Get the kill! And then a double! The double kill, but Volti's avenging their teammates!
Damn, that was actually so smooth.
Oh my god, Voltage is killing it right now! Moving our way down to the losers bracket and losers semis, we had Race Car versus Kings, and we had the game take place again on Humpback, so very similar to their first run-in back in round 2. And this game, it looked like Kings were going to take it as they brought themselves all the way down to 1 point remaining on the zone before Race Car took it back, and Race Car managed to hold the zone all the way until Kings took it back for a short period, almost whittling down their pity points before Race Car took it back again. And this time, Race Car held the zone and they came back and won the first game of the set. Game number 2 took place on Macomart, and Kings came out swinging, and they held the zone for a while, bringing themselves down to 7 pity points before Race Car took the zone back, bringing their points down as well. Then Kings took the zone back from Race Car, and towards the end of the game, both teams were trading the zone back and forth non-stop, fighting over this zone relentlessly. However, Kings ended up coming out on top over Race Car in game number 2. The third game took place on Barnacle and Dime, and Race Car came out swinging like Kings had been the past couple games, and they brought themselves down to 15 points, but Kings ended up taking the zone back, and for the rest of the game, they just constantly kept trading the zone back and forth, duking it out, until finally Kings held the zone long enough to bring themselves to a victory, taking game number 3. Game number 4 took place on Hagglefish Market, and at the beginning of the game, both teams were trading the zone back and forth until finally Kings got a hold of the zone and brought their points all the way down to 9 before Race Car took it back and were slowly whittling down their points, almost able to take it, but not before Kings took the zone back. Race Car was in the lead at this point at 7 points to Kings' 9 points. However, Kings held the zone long enough until they got 8 points. The zone was neutralized and captured by Race Car, and then Kings ended up taking the zone again, bringing themselves all the way to a victory, giving themselves the set win and bringing themselves into losers finals, knocking out Race Car. Oh my god, wait! Wait, the slosher behind!
It's a bloodbath right now.
It's the double!
Everyone's going in!
They need to pay! Wait! King might take it right here! And Kings take it!
No. Yeah, the
Oh, they see him! They see him!
Oh my goodness, I didn't even spot that.
Dude, I saw
my
that, and I'm
God.
bad at the game. The Kings are refusing to let this die. This is some royalty. Wait! 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 No, they didn't hold it! Gosh, no specials yet, but we're close. The double kill from Nora! Losers Finals was an absolutely nail-biter of a set. You had Kings versus Cactus, and Kings were holding the zone and really keeping it for the most part over Cactus until Cactus took it back, and they were trading the zone back and forth non-stop. Kings eventually managed to get their points all the way down to 8, but then Cactus took the zone back and brought themselves all the way down to a victory, taking game 1 over Kings. Game number 2, Cactus had a more dominant display of force as they held the zone a lot and just kind of kept Kings at bay. Kings were able to take the zone back a couple times, but Cactus ended up closing the game out, bringing their points all the way down to 0, giving themselves the game 2 win on Umami Ruins. Game number 3 was just a trade of the zone. The zone kept going back and forth. Kings had the lead at a certain point, but Cactus ended up taking the zone back, whittling down their points. And towards the end of the game, Cactus ended up wiping Kings, giving themselves the 3-0 win over Kings, knocking them out of the tournaments and giving Cactus the ticket to Grand Finals.
Prep it up.
Oh my God!
They blasted Soldier from underneath.
They're going hard! They're going hard! Hard time last game, but oh, that's nice! Bro, that crab is oppressive, dude. That crab said, "You are not eating my claws today!" Oh my God, punchy!
Yeah.
After a long tournament, we ended up at Grand Finals. 2 amazing teams standing above the rest as they were poised to fight it out to see who was going to be the Barnacle Bash 8 champion. Game 1 took place on Hagglefish Market, and both teams were trading the zone back and forth non-stop until Voilocte managed to hold the zone, bringing themselves down to 13 pity points, and towards the end they captured the zone, taking game 1 over Cactus. Game 2 was no different as both teams just kept trading the zone again back and forth non-stop, asserting dominance over each other over and over again until finally Voilocte again managed to hold back Cactus long enough to bring their points down to 0, bringing them 2-0 over Cactus. Game number 3 took place on Bluefin Depot, and this game was very different as Cactus had a game plan for Voilocte and they locked them out completely over the zone. Only Voilocte managed to cap the zone once, bringing their points down to 90, but not before Cactus took the zone back and brought themselves down to 0, taking that game handily over Voilocte, bringing the score of 2-1 in favor of Voilocte. Game number 4 was again similar to the first 2 games as both teams were scrapping it out, fighting over both these zones, not letting up, not trying to give either one an inch. But towards the end, there were some amazing plays, and Voilocte managed to knock out Cactus, leaving them as the Barnacle Bash 8 winners, winning the tournament before my power went out, ending the stream. Everyone paints hard. Oh my God, that's Jared getting 1. There's 2. Jared going down, and that's going to be what secures them Barnacle Bash 8. And those were the highlights and recap of Barnacle Bash number 8. It was an amazing tournament. It's always an honor to host this tournament and have amazing players show up. I'm really grateful and thankful for all the players who come out and play, give us something amazing to watch. I'm grateful for all the viewers who come out and watch. And if you haven't seen Barnacle Bash before, we're hosting the next one August 23rd, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/jump42. I greatly appreciate it if you showed up there. And if you made it this far in the video, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, as well as there's going to be more highlight videos and other Splatoon content as well coming to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.